Hi, welcome back to Stealth Camping Adventures. Today, we are heading over a few cities to a place called, I believe it's called Young Patriot Park. And we are going to be stealth camping there, right across the street from a police station. So, it's a beautiful day today. The sun is out and the sun is shining. A little bit windy, but besides the wind, it is a perfect day. So we got about a mile and a half and we'll be at Young Patriot Park. So I'll see you down the road. We only have about 3 blocks until we come to the park. I was figuring that when we get to the park, we can just chill somewhere in the park for a while before we go back into the woods. Enjoy the day a little bit. Okay, we are at the park. Those 2 guys are fishing right there. That's where I was going to kind of sit at. Okay. Okay, I do see a bench, but it's on the other side of the pond. All the other benches are taken up. Hi, how you doing? Good. You know, this is why I wore my vest, so I can blend right in. I've seen 5 other people riding their bikes dressed exactly like me. So, let's work our way over to that bench. Oh, look at that. They have security cameras all over this gazebo. Pretty big missile right in front of us. Oh, check that out. I see a 24-hour surveillance sign over by the dock here. I'll show it to you guys. Let's go check it out. Yeah, this park is pretty, it has cameras everywhere. Okay. Park is under 24-hour surveillance. Alright, well, I was gonna go by the picnic table, but somebody has some stuff on there, so I guess I'll just head on over to one of those benches and we can chill out there for a little bit. But of course, Big Brother's watching, so I'll just sit here for a little while and then we can get out of this park and go into the woods. But to be honest, I'm going to look for trail cams when I'm back in the woods, just in case, because I have never seen so many security cameras in a park before in my life. I had to count at least 20 security cameras. But besides that, it is a beautiful park. Here, check out the pond. Yeah. Okay. Let's get on over there now. Well, it's like deja vu, just like stealth camping behind Wayne County Community College. This park is packed full with people. So I'm seeing probably about 25, 30 people. Let's just hope that there's not as many people going in and out, back and forth in these woods like our last stealth camping adventure. But who knows? I'm not going to stick around this park too much longer because everywhere I look, there is security cameras, there's police driving around. I mean, this is their territory, their turf. So, I mean, you got the fire station right there, then right behind it, a few blocks, you got the police station. We're going to be going soon. But I'm going to probably look at a few things in the park because they got some really cool things here, and then we'll be on our way. Very nice park though. Very nice. Look at all the people. All right, before we get back into the woods, let's check out this memorial. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get out of this park. I mean, there is people everywhere that I look, so where we are gonna go is straight over that way, down that road. And the police station isn't too far from that. So, all right, let's get a move on. Well, there's the fire department. They just opened the doors not too long ago. Now this street that we are on, I have no idea the name of it, but the police go up and down this road continuously because of the police station up ahead. And I want to apologize about the wind in this video. So annoying. So I just wanted to apologize, and I'm hoping when we get back into the woods it's not going to be as windy as it has been getting over here. So, well, up ahead, I'd say about 3 blocks is our destination. Okay, let's read that sign. City Hall entrance and police department. Going that way. All right. I am not going to lie. The closer I get to the trail across the street from the police station, the more my adrenaline is going up. I'm just really hoping that it's not really busy back there with people walking back and forth. But if there is, I am just going to walk the trail myself back and forth and just blend in. So, but I am going to take this vest off when we enter the woods. Okay, we are right in front of the police department. Ooh, I am looking right ahead of us. Look at that beautiful trail. Okay, well, I don't want to mess around too long out front of the police department, so let's get our butts into the woods. Well, these woods are also pretty wide open, but I see a lot of places where I could camp for tonight, actually. Here, check out what I'm looking at. Okay, over this way, we have some houses. So we got houses going all along that way. And we got a nice, well-maintained trail ahead of us. But it doesn't look like there's any trails that go through this part. And they got a lot of thick brush back here where I'm sure I could hide for tonight and go stealth camping back here. So I guess we'll just, I don't know, keep working our way down west of here and see what's ahead of us. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get too close to that police department, but at the same time, I don't want to be too far away either. So, all right, let's scout the land. Well, I can tell you one thing. I'm not putting my camp up until probably nightfall, when it's completely dark. You can see the police department right there. So we're not too far away from it. I mean, they go up and down the street about every 2 to 5 minutes. And that's exactly why I'm not putting my tent up or sleeping in my tarp until nightfall, because any well-maintained trail, you know there's going to be a lot of traffic. So it's going to be the same as the Wayne County Community College. If you look, let me stop this bike. If you look, I'm surrounded by, I'm right in the middle of our neighborhood. Excuse me, of a residential neighborhood. So here, check it out. Okay, as you've seen, that lady just walked by, but straight ahead of me, those are all houses. So we're smack dab in a neighborhood, as well as a police station right over that way. I guess I'm just gonna ride my bike because there's 3 people ahead of me, 2 kids coming my way as I speak right now. So I am just going to scout the land, follow this trail, see where it leads, and then sit around for a little bit and chill out. Well, oh, what's that up there? Boy Scouts of America. Let's see what it says. Okay, it says Eagle Scout Project by Sebastian. Troop 1795, December 2020. Oh, so that's pretty new. Well, I'm not sure if you heard that. Those are kids in the woods. I don't know if their parents are back here. I would assume they are, because they are, what, 8 and 9 years old? I do not like being back in the woods when little kids are not accompanied by adults. So, but it is action-packed in this place too. People all over the place. So it's going to be the same as before. I am just going to start camping at nighttime. I guess I'm just going to find a place around here or in the park somewhere to cook up some dinner. So, all right, well, when I find a spot, I'll get back with you guys. Well, as you can see, I mean, there's people everywhere back here, and I'm starting to get hungry, and I don't want to bust out my stove back in the woods. So what I'm going to do is work my way back to the park. Different part of the park where there's no cameras. So, and we'll cook up some dinner over by a picnic table, and then when it starts getting a little bit dark back here, come back here and hide for the night. So, all right, let's find us a picnic table now. Okay, right around this corner, there's a picnic table. Okay, we're just gonna chill at these picnic tables for a little bit. Over to the left of us is a little kiddie park. I don't even want to film over there. So this is where we're gonna sit down for a little bit, and then maybe wait for those kids to get the heck out of that spot, because I really don't want to cook my food over this way. So I guess I'm just gonna sit down and ooh, this picnic table is pretty busted. Look at that. So let's sit over this way. There, that's a lot better. But I don't know. I mean, this park, I gotta admit, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Really, truly is. I mean, there is nowhere really to be private. Everything's in the open, even back in the woods, as you see. There's people absolutely everywhere. We're gonna have to go back there probably at nighttime and film some night vision, and that's probably about the only way. Well, I'll get back to you when I'm able to cook some dinner for us. I brought a old classic Sterno brand folding stove to cook some Mountain House tonight, some beef stroganoff. I never had the beef stroganoff before, so I knew this was going to be a risky place, so I just brought some Mountain House with me, and I'm going to boil it up with this stove. I think the stove is from either the 60s or the 70s. You can kind of tell by the artwork on the cover. So here, check out the stove. Okay, the folding stove is about 8 inches by 8 inches. Let me give this a light. Well, you really can't tell, but it's lit. All right, let me put my little camping cup on top of it, because I'd never used one of these before. So I'm just gonna see how long it takes that little Sterno can to heat up that water. I'm hoping it doesn't take long, because I cannot believe I'm cooking camping meals on a baseball bench. In another busiest part of town. So anyways, I'll tell you how long it takes to get that water hot. Like I said, hopefully not long. It's going to be a pain in the butt to try to get back into those woods without being seen. There's people crawling all over the place out here. I mean, no privacy at all. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of privacy, and that's not going to happen until it gets completely dark. But I'm just worried that those houses and those apartments over that way, especially those houses by that trail, don't see me go back in the woods tonight. So I'm not sure if I'm going to enter there or somewhere else. But anyways, I guess we'll worry about that when the time comes. So first, let's finish showing you what I brought for dinner. I brought a cherry pie, which these are delicious. Got these at Walmart's. And then I also bought some French bread to go along with beef stroganoff noodles. I mean, there's people all over here. Sorry about the screen, it's a little bit dark, but once I eat my food, I'm getting the heck out of here. I really am, because there's just people everywhere. And it's not slowing down, and it's starting to get dark. It is about 6:30, and I think it gets completely dark about 7:45 now. So either way, we're gonna get back in those woods no matter what. But I'll get back with you as soon as the water gets done boiling for our beef stroganoff, and we'll check that out, rate it, and give it a taste. What a day. Okay, what the heck. I decided while that water is gonna heat up for the noodles, what the heck, let's try the cherry pie and see what it tastes like. Pretty good. Nice filling in it, and plenty of it, as you can see here. I kind of like to eat my dessert first, because then you have plenty of room, because a lot of times I'll eat dinner, and by the time dessert comes, I'm just too full to eat it. So what the heck, let's eat dessert first. Let's start a trend. As we wait for that water to get a little more hot, it's been about 20 minutes. It takes a while with that. Let's open up our Mountain House beef stroganoff noodles and see what it looks like inside. But first, let's look at the bottom. Don't forget to look up from the lens. Isn't that the truth? I mean, that's what it's like out here. A lot of filming and a little bit of camping sometimes, it feels like. But anyways, let's check out those beef stroganoff noodles. Tear them open. Okay. Has a Ziploc in there. Definitely don't want to eat the oxygen absorber pack. Well, it looks pretty good. You can definitely see the noodles and the pieces of beef. Well, it looks pretty good. And as soon as that water gets hot enough, if it ever does, we'll pour it inside and eat some dinner. Well, that water is taking forever to boil. So in the meantime, what I'm doing is just walking around the area and picking up trash I'm finding on the ground. Not too hard, people, to pick up your trash and put it in the trash can. But anyways, this is not how I expected this to turn out. I did not expect to be eating my stealth camping dinner on a bleacher, but I am. That's what's kind of cool about these camping trips. You just don't know where you're gonna end up. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do as soon as that water gets hot enough, and what we're gonna do later. But come on, dinner, because after I pour the water inside that Mountain House thing, I still have to wait at least 15 minutes before it's good enough to eat. So the waiting game, you gotta love it. Okay, well, the water's steaming, so it might be hot enough to dump inside the Mountain House beef stroganoff. I don't know. That's not an actual sterno can. I got it at the dollar store, so I'm not sure if the regular sterno works better. I would assume that it does, but I mean, it's pretty hot. Let's hope it's hot enough to cook it thoroughly. right, let's zip it closed and wait about 15 to 20 minutes and give it a try. Well, it must be hotter than I thought because the bag is steaming hot. So I think it's gonna end up working perfect. Not bad for $1 little can of fuel. I think it's called Fancy Dancy fuel or something like that. I don't know, it's called Fancy Fuel or something. But we'll give these a try. Let's open them up and see what they look like now. Oh, it looks really good. I think that stuff cooked it long enough. I mean, it's a little bit runny, but it wasn't boiling, so that's the best it's gonna get. And I haven't ate nothing all day, so it's fine with me. And if it's a little bit soupy, that's fine with me too, because I'll just put my French bread and dip it inside and soak up all the juices. So anyways, let's give it a try now. All right, going in. Really good. You can taste the mushrooms in it, the onions. Yeah, it's definitely savory cream. A lot of cream in this package, but like I said, I couldn't boil the water, so I don't think it cooked as much as it should. But still in all, when you haven't eaten all day, it tastes fantastic. Like I said, I'll just dip my bread into it and sop up all the savory cream inside the bag. So, but anyways, if I was to rate this, I would rate this a good 9. I mean, this is delicious. It tastes exactly the way it's supposed to. As a matter of fact, you know what? I think I would rate this a 10 because it's savory. It has a nice flavor to it. It's well seasoned. Excellent to dip some bread in. Well, I'm going to finish my dinner and then I'll tell you guys what I'm going to do next out here. Okay, what we're going to do is get back on the bike and then we are going to go back out of the park the same way we came in, and I'm just going to ride my bike down that road. And when it gets dark, I'm going to come back into the park and go back into those woods. All right. Well, I'm not going to bore you with the bike ride up and down that street behind me. So I'll see you when we are about to go into the woods tonight. So, what a crazy stealth camping day. Well. Okay, it's about 8:30 at night, and I found a trail that leads right back into the woods where we're gonna go. I turned off my headlight and my tail light. So, and then we're gonna go through the woods back over this way over to the police department and camp as close as possible. Yeah, this is definitely not how I thought today was gonna pan out. I'm thinking maybe on my next stealth camping adventure I should find somewhere a little more private so I can enjoy myself a tad bit more, because I mean, this makes the college look like it was just a campground compared to this, because I don't know if there's people back in those woods or not. So the good thing about having night vision is there's no lights I can see pretty well in the dark. So, I don't know. This is horrible. I think I might have lost my glasses. Man. I'll have to go back and try to find them because they're expensive. Alright, let me just turn this camera off and I'll film more when we start getting closer to the woods. Alright, let's get on this bike and just ride into the woods. I got my headlights off and everything. I hope that the people that live in the houses don't see me go into the woods. As you can see, there's apartments right there. So anybody could be looking at me going down this little trail. Uh-oh. Shoot. I'm still trying to pedal. The sidewalk ran out. What a bummer. Alright, I gotta get off this bike and walk it now. Well, I'm thinking I might camp directly underneath this oak tree. Somewhere over this way. I mean, it is loud. Trying to walk back here. Yeah, so the police station is actually right there, so that's one good thing about this night vision. It doesn't give off any light. But it's kind of bright enough back here in the moonlight to see what I'm doing. But that's all I'm going to do, is I'm going to just take my tarp out and take my sleeping bag and just sleep like that tonight. Alright, I'm going to stay back here just for a couple minutes to make sure nobody comes back here or nobody followed me back here or anything like that. So I'm going to hang tight and I'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, I came back just a little bit further, put my bike down, there's my trailer, and I'm going to be hiding behind this log. I'm just actually going to sit down on there and chill out for a minute. Okay, well, I can't believe I'm showing you guys this in the light, but this is my camp, and this is my tarp and just my sleeping bag. Alright, let's get inside that sleeping bag and turn this light off before we get busted. Okay, it is 12:45 in the morning, and so far so good. I heard just a little bit of noise coming from the area, but
Oh, and somebody did walk through the woods, but I didn't film them. I had to sit on my knees and not move for, I would say, a good 10 minutes. Not fun, but first thing in the morning, I am getting out of here ASAP. As soon as that sun is rising, I'm going to start getting ready to leave. It's only going to take me maybe about 7 minutes to get out of here. So it ain't going to take me long. Crazy stealth camping day. I mean, wow. I mean, speechless. But anyways, I am going to try to get some sleep because it is late and I'm pretty well exhausted running around the way that I did today. So if anything comes up, I'll turn back on the camera and I'll let you guys know. If not, then I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night.
Good morning, everybody. It was a good night, no problems. Nobody came back here. Stayed dried, stayed warm. Well, the sun is coming out. It is going on about 15 after 7. I want to get out of here before people start coming back, walking the woods. And anyways, I'm going to get out while the getting's good. I'll see you down the road. Okay, I don't see anybody walking the trails right now, so now would be the perfect opportunity to get out of these woods. Come on. We are at the trail right now, and we're gonna just get on the bike and ride it out right by the police station, right there. It wasn't that bad sleeping without a mattress. I mean, the sleeping bag and the tarp seem to do plenty good enough. It could be because there's so many leaves on the floor of the forest that it kind of acts like a little mattress underneath your tarp. I'm shocked I didn't see somebody walking through these woods this morning. I was expecting at least a handful of people to be walking their dogs. Glad to be wrong. Okay, well, we are nearly out of these woods. I can see the police department as we speak. Well, I knew it, that we made it out in time. See, he was already taking his dog to go for a walk in those trails. So we made it out just in time. Well, I'll see you further on down the road. Well, thank you for coming along again on another stealth camping adventure. If you like what you're watching, please like, subscribe. If you would, share these videos. Well, I'll see you next time when we go stealth camping.